Hi everyone, Dr. Joanne here. Welcome to this latest YouTube video, How to Heal Breast Cancer Using Your Mind. So I'm a mind-body doctor and a mindset coach for women. And let me first start off with our medical disclaimer. So of course, the information contained in this video is not meant to be medical advice. I am no longer treating or diagnosing. So if you need help, if you think you need any testing or have questions, make sure that you visit your primary care physician. Okay, in the meantime though, let's take a look at what does it take to actually heal yourself from breast cancer using your mind. And just to kind of give you a taste of this type of work, this mindset work, when you talk about healing from anything using your mind, what we really want to get at is our thoughts and our belief patterns that twirl us up into this chronic fight or flight mode. So it's our emotional stress that is created from our thoughts and belief patterns. So we want to, one, look at our emotions, and two, then back up from that and pick apart, look under the hood, take a look at the thoughts and the belief patterns that are contributing to creating the emotional patterns that create this just chronic stress pattern in ourselves. So when we talk about healing ourselves, it's looking at all of those things and healing the emotional patterns, reframing the beliefs and the thought patterns, looking at our predictable patterns, all of those things, because when our mind is calm, then our body reflects that. Then our body is able to get itself out of that chronic fight or flight state and heal. And sometimes we heal all the way, and sometimes we heal part of the way, but it's still beneficial. It's beneficial to get to this place where your mind is calm and you're feeling very peaceful and joyful and loving, because then your body begins to reflect that state of mind. So, breast cancer. Okay, 5 things I want to talk about today. And think about, as I'm going over these things, I want you to just ask yourself these questions. It's just like a little inventory. And whatever you resonate with, that gives you clues or information to the path that you would need to or might need to go look at a little bit more. So, number one, if you did an honest assessment, this first one is going to come from Louise Hay's work, Heal Your Body from A to Z. Now, she would say that breast cancer has to do with refusal to nourish yourself, putting everybody else first, or over caring. And I would totally agree with this. From the clients that I've worked with, this is a thing, especially as women. We grow up learning that we're supposed to put everybody else's needs ahead of our own. So then when we have our own family or our own core group or whatever, we're always caring more about other people than we do about ourselves. We take care of everybody else's needs before we take care of our own. So we're over caring. We're not paying attention to our own needs, or we're just ignoring our own needs or denying our own needs. That is a total thing. And so it depletes our energy, and our body starts to reflect that. So if you think about any type of cancer, wherever it is in the body, your body's very literal. So breast cancer, the breast would be nourishing for babies. So the literal definition that, we're not nourishing ourselves. And if this resonates with you, I have another YouTube video that you might want to check out. The link will be in the description of this video, but it's called Do You Struggle to Put Yourself First? So that might be something that you want to look at if these things resonate with you. Number two, the number two thing that you have to look at is the emotional component. Think about this. If we have been giving and giving and giving to other people, putting other people's needs ahead of our own, eventually we are giving from an empty cup. Our love tank is empty. And then if we still continue to give, that turns into resentment. It naturally turns into resentment. And we don't like to admit that we're resentful of our kids or our family members or our significant others. That's not really a fun thing to admit, but it's very real. When your cup is empty and you're still giving, 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 we get a little cranky. We get resentful. And that resentment is a poison to ourselves. So think about that. So Louise Hay would also say that another component is the deep hurt, the long-standing resentment. So if you have patterns of anger and resentment, then in order to heal your breast cancer, you're going to need to learn tools to heal the anger, heal the resentment, learn quantum forgiveness tools, and so that it just helps you change your perspective on everything. And that's really what helped me. I would say I didn't have breast cancer, but I was on the road to it. I was having some of the very first symptoms. They didn't call it stage 1, but it was heading in that direction. So for me, definitely anger and resentment, and clean that stuff up, and breast health returned, breast tissue returned to normal. So got to look at your emotions. If this resonates with you and speaks to you, you might like to look at my other YouTube video called 10 Realizations That Helped Me Heal My Anger. And I also have on my website, drjoannetully.com, I have a 3-day Heal the Anger and Gain the Emotional Advantage challenge. It's just given out to you, doled out to you via email with some exercises for you to do, some short exercises so that you get a flavor for what it takes, the type of work that we do to heal our anger. So that was number 2. Number 3 would be belief patterns. If you want to heal breast cancer using your mind, you have to take a look at your possible belief patterns. And some of this would be like, I have the faulty gene, so I'm at high risk for breast cancer. Or I have a family history of breast cancer, so I will probably have it. And, some of this stuff does absolutely play out, but if you buy into it, then quantum physics is all about energy. And if you have that belief, it's an energy, a frequency, and so then the universe delivers something similar. It delivers you breast cancer. So you have to take a look at your belief patterns. If you have these beliefs, you can question them and start to poke holes in these belief systems. And that's what some people need to do too. That's definitely what I do in my major online programs, Mastering Your Mindset for Women and Learn to Heal Yourself. You have to take a look at your belief patterns and start turning them around. Okay, number 4. People with cancer, many people with cancer, have an underlying fear about death and dying. It's a real thing. So if you resonate with this, if you have a fear of death or dying, you're just not sure what's going to happen, it's so final, or maybe you've experienced a lot of family members or friends or acquaintances that have died because of cancer, you might have this fear. And I do have a short program for $25 for fear of death and dying. I believe I know it's a bonus within my Learn to Heal Yourself course, but I don't believe I currently have it offered on my website. But if that's something that you're interested in learning more about, just get in touch with me, email me, make a comment below. I'm happy to get that link for you. Again, I believe that program is $25 if that speaks to you. And then number 5, if you are focused or obsessed with cancer in general or breast cancer specifically, then again, quantum physics is all about energy, and wherever you are focused, that's what the universe brings to you. So if you're focused, obsessed with cancer, reading all about it, reading the statistics, what should I do, all of these kinds of things, The universe thinks you want that. So it brings it to you energetically, and then it gets reflected in your body. That's what we work on with. So mindset is all about quantum physics, shifting from the fear-based thought system to the love-based thought system. But we have to look at our mind and our thoughts, our beliefs, our emotions, all of these things, clean all of those things up, and then our body begins to reflect that calm and that peace, and our joy, instead of our fear and anger and resentment and all the other icky things. So those are the 5 areas. If you have breast cancer, or you've been afraid of catching it, or maybe you're in earlier stages, things like that, these are the 5 typical areas that you need to address in yourself using mindset tools to then clear this up. And it's possible for anyone and everyone to do this. Some people just can do it faster than others, and that's okay. We're all at our own level, and wherever we are right now is the perfect place. So don't beat yourself up. This is just information to look at and to consider. Hey, do I resonate with any of these things? Is it time for me to clean any of these things up? So hopefully this helped you see things in a different way. If you need any help, check out my website, drjoannetully.com. Reach out if you need to schedule a breakthrough session, a discovery session. If you're interested in working with me at all, let's just have a conversation and see if we're a good fit. Otherwise, take a look at some of my other YouTube videos, and I wish you all the best. If this was beneficial for you, please subscribe to my channel, like this, comment below, share it out to anybody else that you think would benefit from this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.